Hello and welcome back. In this short lecture, we will create a user account in Microsoft Entra Admin Center and we assign the permissions for that user account. So we use that account to grant permissions for subscription level as the owner as well as the global admin rights we will grant it. So that being said, let's open up the entra.microsoft.com website and point to identity and all users and click on new user so that you could create a new user account. In my case, I'm writing as a AZ admin or Azure admin. So this is the user account that's going to create as a UPN name, and this would be your FQDN. Since we have not yet verified our domain name, it will be on Microsoft at this point of time, but later point we would change this once we have verified the domain name. So you could see this in the next few lectures. We would verify our on Microsoft.com tenant to a company name .com. In this case, let's say my lab or maybe learninmylab.com. So that being said, let's click on properties and fulfill all the information. In my case, I'm just ignoring some of the information in this case, but you cannot ignore under settings users location. This is a mandatory. You must have to choose the users location of the user. In this case, it's a United States. Now you could here directly add under user groups. Let's say if you have an all employees user group, you could add it here under all employees, or maybe a location specific rooms, or if you have a default roles you want to assign. For example, I wanted to assign as the global administrator for this user account. I can simply choose as a global admin, and in this case global administrator, select and review and create it. That way this user account becomes as the global administrator. So that being said, now the user account got created. Now if I want to even grant the permissions for a subscription level on Azure, I would navigate to portal.azure.com, and you could see I'm trying to log in with the account that we have just created. So in this case AZ admin, and it is asking me to change the user account password. So I would just enter the complexity password. Once I entered, you could see here a small welcome or a quick tour is coming up for the Azure portal. I could simply skip up, and I do not have the Azure permissions to create the Azure resources. However, I will have a permissions on my tenant. So you see here I don't have a subscription level. So let me also add the subscription level permissions for that portal.azure.com. Click on subscription and click on pay as you go, and under AM you can click on roles, or you could role assignment. You see here this is the owner that has a full permission, so I can simply click on add and add role assignment. And under privileged administrators, not on a job function role, under privileged admin roles, I can add here owner. If I click on that select member, I could select the user account that we just created, in this case AZ admin, and owner, and you could have it three different options. So do you want to assign for all higher privileges or just to a specific user only? So in my case I wanted to choose for all assigned roles, which is a highly privileged. So I would choose that button, click on next. That way now the policy has been assigned for this user. I could wait for a couple of minutes in order to refresh, or it might show immediately just like this. So now this account has a full permission along with the owner as a role as a under privileges. So now if I just go back to my previous window where I did logged in with AZ admin, and you could see here I do not have in the past the Azure subscription permissions. Either I could log off and log in back, or if I do a quick refresh also, I should be able to see here I have permissions now under subscriptions. So under AM have a full permission. So I'm the admin, so I should be able to create even user accounts, as well as the subscription level resources also can be created. So this is how you first have to create at least one user account so that you could work throughout this course as the global administrator. So do not try to use your default as your subscription specific account. Instead, use an account that can be created. For example, easy admin or your company admin or admin or IT admin or IT support or your account as a generic, and then start using throughout this lab. That might help you.